The Tanzania Investment Center says it has recorded a 60% rise in the number of newly registered investment projects within 1 year of adopting the new Investment Act of 2022. The government says it is eliminating the challenges affecting the growth of foreign direct investment to the country. China, Tanzania's biggest investor, pumped in $614 million in new investment capital over the period under the review. Correspondent Daniel Kijo sat down with the Tanzania Investment Center head and brings us this report.
So let's just start at understanding how Tanzania's investment climate has been changing over the last couple of years. We've heard a lot, lower middle-sized economy and all that, but what has been changing?
We have a new investment act that came into operation in December 2022, and within it, it has made Tanzania one of the best investment destinations in Africa. Three things that law did. One, it opened up the opportunity to invest by enshrining within the law the incentives that investors will get. Two, it has made it easy for investors to come in, start business and operate in the country. And the third thing, it has a very sober process of mediation and arbitration should there be any challenges that investors face, which make investors feel quite safe to invest in Tanzania.
What are some of the measures or policies that the Tanzania Investment Center, your agency, has been doing to sort of be a part of this transition, this improvement?
We have brought together 12 government institutions, which means when you come to Tanzania through only one government agency, here the TIC, you will be able to register your business, to get your tax accreditation, to get your work permits, your residence permit, and everything else that is required for starting a business as well as operating your business. That ability of making this opening and compliance processes quite easy has made us one of the favorite places for businesses to start.
If you are now to look at some of your portfolio as a country, what are those key sectors or industry that you think would be appetizing for investors?
The Tanzanian economy is quite different. We're a very diverse and a very broad economy. So our largest sector is agriculture. About 25 to 20% of our economy and our GDP comes from agriculture. Provides quite a sizable opportunity there, not only in cash crops, but also traditional crops as well. But also our second largest sector is extractives. So we have about 10% of our GDP coming from mining. Because of our geographical location, we serve 8 landlocked countries. We have quite a sizable transit trade, which accounts for about another 10-12% of our GDP. Growing manufacturing base, 10-12% of our GDP, and tourism. We're a land of Zanzibar, Kilimanjaro, and the Serengeti as well, which means we have quite a number of tourists coming in. So the simple answer is that anyone who is looking to invest, they can come to Tanzania and they'll get opportunities in all sectors.
Are there any government incentives that the Tanzanian government is giving to investors? Any, discounts, any promotion programs to sort of foster investment?
We knock off 100% of import duty on your capital goods and your raw materials, which means if you're bringing your machinery for factory, you pay 0 import duty. But we have also categorized a lot of other goods which we value that depending on the factory or depending on the business that you're going into, these could be capital goods for you. And we knock down 75% of import duty on those as well. If you invest, you would get VAT deferment, which means you can clear your goods, start your production and pay VAT from 3 months going forward. We have made it very easy for money to come in and move out. There's free transfer of capital in the country and repatriation of profit. You can hire talents, not only Tanzanian talent that we have, but also talent out there in the world.
Obviously, nothing is perfect. There must be challenges. It's been a rough last 5-6 years globally. What sort of challenges face Tanzania as it tries to shine in Africa in the landscape of investment destination?
So any country faces challenges, and most of the challenges that you will hear are global challenges. So, for example, external induced inflation or things like dollar crunch. These are things that would face any other country in the world.
What are some of your outlooks, your last words for 2024, looking ahead towards these 360-something days?
So Tanzania is really growing, and it's growing really fast. This year, we want to do $10 billion worth of investment, and we want to do 1,000 new investment projects for the country. So if you're not looking into Tanzania as your investment option for Africa, you're certainly not looking in the right place. And as our president rightly and famously put it, the best time to invest in Tanzania was 2 years ago, but the second best time is now.